Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hi, Sue. Happy Monday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and wherever you are. And I know it's way past bedtime for those of you who are tuning in from the Philippines or Singapore or Hong Kong, Australia. So I'm glad you're all here. Wow, awesome that you're all here. And so today is day 8, and we will be working with rejuvenation, regeneration, and it's going to be on the small intestine. So I hope that today is going to be fairly quick and easy because we've done a lot on the digestive system already. Remember a couple days ago, if you haven't watched the one on the stomach, it's a really good one to watch because I had no idea that what came up was to reprogram the whole receiving thing from the time of birth. So I think that was pretty incredible to come through. And yeah, so what is going to come through for all of us today that's going to be surprising to you and to me? So let us get started by simply taking a deep breath. And as we connect to our breath, bring attention to your heart. And now I'm going to create a counterclockwise vortex of energy to delete anything that no longer belongs to you. It's a Monday morning, I'm starting to yawn already. There we go, yeah. And let's see. And we're going to just connect our higher heart chakra and expand in every direction and time and space, allowing you to just be spacious and access that infinite energy, that space of you being an infinite being. Good. All right. So now we're going to expand and raise our vibration. And as you all know, to do that, we're going to entrain our energy to the energy, space, and consciousness of all ascended masters to awaken the master within you. And we're going to entrain to the energy, space, and consciousness of miracles. And really acknowledge that you are a miracle. And the miracle healer, the miracle worker is you, your heart, your body. And the energetic work and biochemical work of the small intestine is very much like the energy of the alchemist, and it is one of the fire element meridians in Chinese medicine, right? So the small intestine, the pericardium, the triple burner are all in the same element as the heart. It's a fire element associated with the alchemist energy, and it's the protectors of the heart. With the small intestine, it does something very simple. It decides what to absorb and what not to. So energetically, it's like yes or no. And it sounds so simple, but when you get yes and no confused, it creates all kinds of problems. And so, anywhere where you are forcing a yes on yourself when you actually mean to say no, that happens a lot, doesn't it? So, let's release all the ways we betray ourselves by forcing ourselves to say yes to someone when we really mean to say no. So when you force yourself to say yes to meet someone else's needs, you are saying no to respecting your own heart. And so let's release all the subconscious patterns that create that. And if you're raised by a controlling parent or parents, you know that's you know that that you are trained to not really listen to your own heart, right? And so and in some ways, not to bring in economics, but it is. So in a consumer culture, when people are obsessed with business and obsessed with needing things from the outside, we really lose touch with what's within us. And so it gets harder and harder to identify what is a true yes and what is a true no, because of the millions of distractions. And I'm not like an economist, but I think that's one of the ways consumer culture thrives, by keeping us busy, thinking that we need this, need that, need that, need that, which means you're programmed to saying yes, 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 to buying, to give your energy and money and time away to others. We're programmed to do that subconsciously, subliminally. It's the underlining, one of the many underlining subliminal programs in a consumer culture. So, so let's unhook ourselves from that mentality so that you can say yes to you. Oh. Unhook from social media only after you finish watching this. And unhook from buying self-help stuff only after you're done with all my self-help stuff. There we go. All right, so let's get right down to all the traumas, all the issues that are being held in the small intestine. You know, it's part of the enteric nervous system. That's your second brain. That's the part of you that holds a lots of cellular memory. So we're going to go back to the first 7 years of your life and release any and all unresolved, unexpressed, repressed, suppressed emotional issues that keep you from being able to say yes to what you really want. And wherever we were taught to deny our needs, right? So some of this actually comes from some spiritual traditions as well. And everywhere where you have subconscious, hidden loyalties to any teachings outside of what your body knows that is true for you, let's release all that now. Oh, 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 oh. So another big thing that's being held here is, so we've got to be more specific. All the unexpressed, repressed issues you have with your own mother, this lifetime and all lifetimes with her. Oh, when we bring in that all lifetimes thing, how heavy is that? Ooh. Any and all unfinished business, unresolved issues, unprocessed issues you have with your mom, this lifetime, all lifetimes with her. Let's release all that. So now all the suppressed, repressed, unexpressed, unresolved issues with your father, this life, all lifetimes, let's release all that. Oh. Yeah, and any and all unfinished business with your father or with the father figure in your life, so father, stepfather, adopted father, or unresolved issues that you are forcing yourself to literally stomach, we're gonna just see what we can release now through all times, all space, all dimensions, all realities. Let's release all that and let it be dissolve in the light or complete in the light. Yeah, so let's go back to check in with the small intestine, meridian. And if you have issues with making choices, and if you do this analysis paralysis thing, and forever and forever wondering what's true for you and not able to really access what's true for you, what is your real yes and your real no, that kind of confusion is about confusion, a weakness actually in the small intestine meridian energy, right? Because this is the meridian, the energetics of which says what is me, what is not me, what am I going to keep and absorb, what I'm going to let go. So let's bring clarity to that and all the subconscious and hidden loyalties, usually to a parent, to a family member, to someone close to you, or, sorry to say, to a religious or spiritual tradition that really fucks with your mind. So all that keeps you from honoring what's true for you, let's release all that. Oh. So I have to bring up this study that's done on the Buddhist monks and why they are, for their population, they are having a higher percentage of people diagnosed with diabetes. And so the researchers concluded that because they kind of just forced themselves to go from being hurt, like, and to forgive their enemies or to let go, to have compassion. That's a mind thing. But what the body needs to release that energy, that anger, that resentment, all those emotions you would have as a human being when someone violates your boundaries. When you bypass all that and force a spiritual construct onto the body reacts. It's saying, I'm not okay with that. It's not okay. So it creates an issue. And this is not to put down monks. This is not to put anyone down, but it's just to really let you see that the body's wisdom speaks very loudly to you if we listen, right? So, and who knows if that was an appropriate interpretation of the results of the study. It could be that because the monks have been on vegetarian diets for so long that there's more GMO stuff they're exposed to that their body can't handle. So it could be that as well. But you interpret the results as you like. I'm just saying the body has its own wisdom. And trust yourself to have the knowing, to have the emotional intelligence and the social intelligence to know what to do. Yeah. So, why is my thing beeping so endlessly? Oh, I see. So here we go. So now, just going to download you that energy of your own body's wisdom to know when to say yes and when to say no. And so throughout the week, think about it. When you say yes to something, are you really saying yes to something? Is it your body that's saying yes, or is it your mind? And if you can just identify whether it's your body's yes or your mind's yes, that just helps a lot. So see how the week goes for you when you do that for you. And I'm going to say bye for now because I am supposed to be on a different page to do a Facebook Live. So bye for now.